Penalty kicks are often seen as too easy to execute, and for some players, it comes as second nature when in the box. However, there are times in which a player might showboat and end up missing it completely, or sometimes score the penalties to become the hero. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from Everything Sports. Today, we're going to be talking about the 20th funniest penalty kicks in football history. Let's get started. Thierry Henry and Robert Pires. When Robert Pires stepped up to take his second penalty of the day against Manchester City, most people had expected him to be able to dispatch it as easily as he had his first. As Pires dummied the ball, he hit it by mistake, meaning he couldn't touch it again to lay it off his striker, who just ran past the ball while City cleared. Never before has the accusation that Arsenal too often would try to pass the ball into the net rung so true. Dimitar Berbatov. If you were to sum up Dimitar Berbatov's style of play in one word, it would almost certainly be lethargic, and the Bulgarian had showed this flaw nowhere better than Manchester United's penalty shootout that they had with Everton in the FA Cup in 2009. Peter Devine. When some players miss a penalty, they'll try to turn around and glare at the spot, blaming the surface. Poor Peter Devine. When he entered the penalty-taking Hall of Fame, he could only hang his head in shame, and then grasp at the leg that he had hurt while executing one of the most spectacular trips in 12-yard history. Amir Sayoud. Only one man can rival Peter Devine in the penalty spot tumble category. Amir Sayoud, playing for Al Air in the Egyptian Cup, was reminded all too cruelly of the danger of trying to be clever when taking the keeper from the spot. As he ran up to take his kick, he paused before he struck the ball to see if the keeper moved. So far, so good. Next, however, it all went wrong. Jay Rodriguez. Jay Rodriguez had a moment to forget about Nottingham Forest as his penalty kick ended up virtually on the corner flag. The young Southampton striker, who was playing for Burnley at the time, ran up to take his spot kick but slipped in spectacular fashion at the crucial moment. John Terry. John Terry's penalty miss in the 2008 Champions League final has to be one of the most epic of all time. On such a big occasion, the pressure was palpable. Unfortunately, the slippery surface got the better of Terry, and as his feet slid beneath him, the Chelsea captain sent his penalty into the outside of the post. David Beckham. David Beckham has several bad penalty misses, but this one from 2004 is undoubtedly his worst. On another dodgy pitch, Beckham had stepped up, and England's hopes rested on their icon once again. But it wasn't meant to be. As Beckham is striking the ball, the penalty spot seemed to give away, and Beckham balloons the ball over the crossbar. Yacouba Aiyegbeni. Yacouba's tame effort against Liverpool in 2012 is one of the most pathetic penalty attempts ever. Blackburn were already down 2-0, but were given a lifetime back in the game when keeper Donny was sent off for bringing down Junior Hollett in the box. Andrea Pirlo. Andre Pirlo's penalties don't always go to plan. In a preseason friendly between AC Milan and Barcelona in 2012, Pirlo stepped up and had decided to try and cheekily chip the ball into the goal. On this occasion, the keeper Jose Manuel Pinto didn't move, and the ball floated slowly into his arms. Pirlo was left red-faced, and AC Milan were out of the competition. Gary McAllister. Just before McAllister strikes it, the ball is seen to move ever so slightly, something which undoubtedly helped Seaman to save the shot. Later, the celebrity psychic and friend of the late Michael Jackson, Uri Geller, claimed to have moved the ball using his mind power. Also, if you like the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on post notifications so that way you can see more content just like this. Norik Avdilan. The shooter goes upper right corner, but he pulls off an aerobic move that's so stunning it stops the goalie dead in his tracks and sends the team into a frenzy of celebration. Without a doubt, this is the most insane penalty kick you've ever seen. Wayne Rooney. Here's a pre-hair plug Wazaka skyrocketing a penalty over the bar against Arsenal. Run-of-the-mill stuff, really. That's a great run-up, and it serves as a great addition to our countdown. Francesco Totti versus Lisi. Totti always tries so hard to look so cool, but here he misses the penalty completely. Here's a suggestion, Franny. Just take the penalty. Extra points for getting plunked by the goalkeeper afterwards. Alessandro Del Piero. This one happened in the Peace Cup, which we're pretty sure was made up by Aston Villa to ensure that they win at least one piece of silverware every century. For this penalty to work, you have to fool the goalie, and the goalie wasn't fooled. Neymar. In the same way as Del Piero and Totti, what with two subtle differences. One, Neymar telegraphed it way too much. Everyone knew he was going to do that. And number two, he celebrated after winning the penalty. Bad karma, dude. Pavlov Dursa. Actually, Dursa didn't take the penalty at all. The guy who took it was actually a striker with Debrecen. So, why does it make the list? The reason why it's here is because it was so awful that Debrecen decided to step in and show him how it's done by scoring with a glorious hot shot in his own net. Michael Platini. French legend Michael Platini took this awful penalty in the World Cup in 1986 quarterfinal shootout against Brazil. It would rank much higher, but France actually won the shootout before being eliminated by West Germany in the semis. Still, this is just plain bad. Pat Nevin. Pat Nevin had a great idea for a penalty. To beat the keeper before he's ready. There was just one problem. For it to work, the keeper needed to not be ready. Roberto Baggio. Possibly the costliest penalty miss in world football history, Robert Baggio needed to convert this penalty to be able to keep Italy alive against Brazil in the 1994 World Cup shootout. He missed badly. Diana Ross. Baggio should keep his chin up, as he wasn't even the worst penalty miss of the 1994 World Cup final. That honor belongs to the immortal Diana Ross, who did this in the pre-match festivities. So there you have it, guys. That's it for today's video. We hope that you enjoyed this video about the funniest penalty shots in football. Let us know what your favorite one was in the comment section down below. And also, don't forget to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that way you're kept up to date on all the latest and greatest sports videos coming out.